What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Captain Marvel. So, we are giving tickets away to watch this movie. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram at Warstu and let me know that you have done so either and or by DMing me or commenting on any picture on my Instagram, so then I can enter you into that giveaway. So, let's get into this video. So, yet again, BRIE LARSON is hitting headlines for hating white males, for being feminist, for hating the whole world apparently. If you do listen to mainstream media or any comic book website is trying to spin the narrative. The narrative is being spun in such a bad way that it kind of looks like it may affect the projected opening box office weekend for her very own movie. But this doesn't really matter. Why? Because this is the first movie she is bringing out. This isn't a sequel. So if you go back to January, the movie was tracking between 160 million to 180 million, which is absolutely insane. But if you look at the metrics for the movie now, it's tracking close to 100 million domestically. We're talking domestically, which means inside America, not like obviously China and Europe and stuff. So 100 million is still pretty awesome, to be honest, because this is the first movie she's going to be in. So they don't really have to make a crazy amount. I mean, I think it's going to do a lot better than 100 million personally. So it's also come out in the last couple of days that BRIE LARSON was rumoredly paid $5 million for the first movie that she did. And this is called massive controversy in the comic book community. Why? Because she is the single highest paid earner in the MCU for their first movie, even topping Robert Downey Jr. himself. But the more interesting thing is this is kind of a major reveal. You know, like I keep saying that BRIE LARSON, Captain Marvel, is going to be the face of the MCU for the next 10 years. Well, it's also come out in this report that she is on board for 7 films. So obviously she's going to get a solo movie, then there'll be a sequel, then there'll probably be a third one, and then she'll probably get Avengers 4 and 5, and then she'll probably be in a team-up movie. So she's going to be in a bunch of different movies. So it's very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of YouTube videos pop up hating on her, even comparing her to some other movies, saying she isn't the hero that we deserve. Dudes, girls, guys, how can you say she isn't the hero that we deserve when it's essentially a movie about someone realizing that really they're not an alien, they're not Kree, they're half Kree and half Earth, half human. And guys, chill out. The movie isn't even out yet. I mean, thankfully, we've been invited to a media early screening, so we get to watch it before the embargo does lift, so we can review the movie. And no, I'm not pushing the social justice warrior train like some of you guys like to make out. I just think that you should all go watch it, because concurrently, this movie is technically set in the 90s, which means if you want to know exactly what you need to know before walking into Avengers Endgame in April, then you're going to have to watch this movie, because it will have a post-credit scene that is directly and really directly tied to Nick Fury's role, most likely in Avengers Endgame, and how it impacted the whole of the MCU history. So guys, please stop hating on it. I know people like she can't act or blah 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 blah, but she's got an Oscar. She has an Oscar for acting, so you cannot say she cannot act. So guys, please stop hating on BRIE LARSON. Let the movie come out first, and if you hate the movie, then you can go on it. But guys, you're judging her based on the comments she's saying. I watched a bunch of the interviews from the press tour she's on, and it does not look to me like she's pushing any feminist train at all. I really don't understand where and how this narrative is being spun by the media for no reason. Projected sales for an opening weekend don't really mean anything, because they can either go up and down by a large scale generally, but this movie is going to make a hell of a lot of money for a solo movie, for a first movie. So you really should be comparing how much is this movie gonna make in the opening weekend compared to the first Iron Man, the first Thor, and them kind of movies, because it is the first in the franchise. You shouldn't compare this to how much Infinity War made, etc. So like always guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you in another video. But make sure to check out the Instagram, because we do live stream on the gram as well, so that is pretty cool, pretty fun. A bunch of you guys do get involved. So anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment, turn notifications on, because that would help the channel out. And I will catch you in the next video very soon. Catch ya later.